Automate from the source of truth. Here's how YesID handles onboarding and offboarding. First, we connect to your sources of truth. They can be Google Workspace, Microsoft, Okta, or even your HRS. YesID updates your accounts and permissions everywhere. If you use a different HRS, we can connect to any HRS that supports an API integration. For example, in Ray HRS, which is our custom-built demo HRS, we can connect using the provided API endpoint, and we can make sure that with the fields provided, we can map as required to the fields that you care about, relevant to IT onboarding, offboarding, and lifecycle management. YesID can also create people manually or use any combination of sources when the data is messy. Do you have some users in HRS and some in Google Workspace? We can make sure that we automate the creation and removal when it's time for onboarding and offboarding. Lastly, we can trigger workflows based on field changes or automate onboarding and offboarding as well. For example, got a new engineer starting soon? You can make sure that YesID is able to take care of it. Here, we can create a trigger. We can say that this is an engineering onboarding, and we can add conditions where we say that if a new user is detected in our HRS and the department is equal to engineering, we can make sure that this triggers the engineering onboarding template. Now, when I trigger a workflow based on a field change, a new role, or an end date, YesID provisions, deprovisions, and tracks every step. This is how YesID adapts to your real-world environment to make sure you have a fluid onboarding and offboarding process.